Shampoo is a hair care product, typically in the form of a viscous liquid, that is used for cleaning hair. Less commonly, shampoo is available in a bar form. Shampoo is used by applying it to wet hair, massaging the product into the hair, and then rinsing it out. Some users may follow a shampooing with the use of hair conditioner. The goal of using shampoo is to remove the unwanted buildup in the hair without stripping out so much sebum as to make hair unmanageable. Shampoo is generally made by combining a surfactant, most often sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate, with a co-surfactant, most often cocaimidopropyl betaine in water. Specialty shampoos are available for people with dandruff, color-treated hair, gluten or wheat allergies, an interest in using an all-natural, organic, botanical, or plant-derived product, and infants and young children. There are also shampoos intended for animals that may contain insecticides or other medications for treatment of skin conditions or parasite infestations such as fleas. History. The word shampoo entered English language from India during the colonial era. It dates to 1762, and is derived from Hindi champu, itself derived from the Sanskrit root kapart. India. In India, a variety of herbs and their extracts were used as shampoo since ancient times. A very effective early shampoo was made by boiling sap indis with dried Indian gooseberry and a few other herbs, using the strained extract. Sap indis, also known as soap berries or soap nuts, is called Kasuna in ancient Indian texts, and its fruit pulp contains saponins, which are a natural surfactant. The extract of soap berries, a tropical tree widespread in India, creates a lather which Indian texts called phenaka. It leaves the hair soft, shiny and manageable. Other products used for hair cleansing were shikakai, soap nuts, hibiscus flowers, retha and arapu. Guru Nanak, a Sikh guru, made references to soap berry tree and soap in 16th century. Cleansing with hair and body massage during daily strip wash was an indulgence of early colonial traders in India. When they returned to Europe, they introduced the newly learned habits, including hair treatment they called ʃæmഃpuː. Europe. During the early stages of shampoo in Europe, English hairstylists boiled shaved soap in water and added herbs to give the hair shine and fragrance. Commercially made shampoo was available from the turn of the 20th century. A 1914 ad for Canthrox shampoo in American magazine showed young women at camp washing their hair with Canthrox in a lake. Magazine ads in 1914 by Rexall featured Harmony hair beautifier and shampoo. In 1927, liquid shampoo was invented by German inventor Hans Schwarzkopf in Berlin, whose name created a shampoo brand sold in Europe. Originally, soap and shampoo were very similar products, both containing the same naturally derived surfactants, a type of detergent. Modern shampoo as it is known today was first introduced in the 1930s with Dreno, the first shampoo using synthetic surfactants instead of soap. Indonesia. Early shampoos used in Indonesia were made from the husk and straw of rice. The husks and straws were burned into ash, and the ashes are mixed with water to form lather. The ashes and lather were scrubbed into the hair and rinsed out, leaving the hair clean, but very dry. Afterwards, coconut oil was applied to the hair in order to moisturize it. Pre-Columbian North America. Certain Native American tribes used extracts from North American plants as hair shampoo. For example, the Costanoans of present-day coastal California used extracts from the coastal woodfern, Dryopteris expansa, for a shampoo. Pre-Columbian South America. Before quinoa can be eaten, the saponin must be washed out from the grain prior to cooking. Pre-Columbian Andean civilizations used this soapy byproduct as a shampoo. Composition. Shampoo is generally made by combining a surfactant, most often sodium lauryl sulfate or sodium laureth sulfate, with a co-surfactant, most often cocamidopropylbutyrene in water to form a thick, viscous liquid. Other essential ingredients include salt, which is used to adjust the viscosity, a preservative and fragrance. Other ingredients are generally included in shampoo formulations to maximize the following qualities: pleasing foam, ease of rinsing, minimal skin and eye irritation, thick or creamy feeling, pleasant fragrance, low toxicity, good biodegradability, slight acidity, no damage to hair, repair of damage already done to hair. Many shampoos are pearlescent. This effect is achieved by addition of tiny flakes of suitable materials, e.g., glycol distearate, chemically derived from stearic acid, which may have either animal or vegetable origins. Glycol distearate is a wax. Many shampoos also include silicone to provide conditioning benefits. Commonly used ingredients: ammonium chloride, ammonium lauryl sulfate, glycol. Sodium lauryl sulfate is derived from coconut oils and is used to soften water and create a lather. There was some concern over this particular ingredient circa 1998 as evidence suggested it might be a carcinogen, but that has been disproved. Sodium lauryl sulfate. Sodium lauroamphoacetate is naturally derived from coconut oils and is used as a cleanser and counter-irritant. This is the ingredient that makes the product tear-free. Polysorbate 20 is a mild glycol-based surfactant that is used to solubilize fragrance oils and essential oils, meaning it causes liquid to spread across and penetrate the surface of a solid. Polysorbate 80 is a glycol used to emulsify oils in water. PEG 150 distearate is a simple thickener. Citric acid is produced biochemically and is used as an antioxidant to preserve the oils in the product. While it is a severe eye irritant, the sodium lauroamphoacetate counteracts that property. Citric acid is used to adjust the pH down to approximately 5.5. It is a fairly weak acid which makes the adjustment easier. Shampoos usually are at pH 5.5 because at slightly acidic pH, the scales on a hair follicle lie flat, making the hair feel smooth and look shiny. It also has a small amount of preservative action. Citric acid, as opposed to any other acid, will prevent bacterial growth. Quaternium-15 is used as a bacterial and fungicidal preservative. Polyquaternium-10 has nothing to do with the chemical Quaternium-15. It acts as the conditioning ingredient, providing moisture and fullness to the hair. Dippg2-myreth10 adipate is a water-dispersible emollient that forms clear solutions with surfactant systems. Methylisothiazolinone, or MIT, is a powerful biocide and preservative, ingredient and functional claims. In the USA, the Food and Drug Administration mandates that shampoo containers accurately list ingredients on the product's container. The government further regulates what shampoo manufacturers can and cannot claim as any associated benefit. Shampoo producers often use these regulations to challenge marketing claims made by competitors, helping to enforce these regulations. While the claims may be substantiated, however, the testing methods and details of such claims are not as straightforward. For example, many products are purported to protect hair from damage due to ultraviolet radiation. While the ingredient responsible for this protection does block UV, it is not often present in a high enough concentration to be effective. The North American Hair Research Society has a program to certify functional claims based on third-party testing. Shampoos are made for treating medical conditions such as dandruff. Itchy scalp are regulated as OTC drugs in the U.S. marketplace. In other parts of the world, such as the EU, there is a requirement for the anti-dandruff claim to be substantiated, but it is not considered to be a medical problem. Health risks. A number of contact allergens are used as ingredients in shampoos, and contact allergy caused by shampoos is well known. Patch testing can identify ingredients to which patients are allergic, after which a physician can help the patient find a shampoo that is free of the ingredient to which they are allergic. Methyl isothiazolinone is an ingredient used in many commercial shampoos. MIT and its closely related analog, chloromethyl isothiazolinone, affect the ability of young or developing neurons to grow processes in tissue culture. Some studies have shown MIT to be allergenic and cytotoxic, and this has led to some concern over its use. The CTFA and the European Scientific Committee on Cosmetic Products and Non-Food Products intended for consumers both released reports stating that methyl isothiazolinone poses no health risks to humans at the low concentrations used in finished cosmetic products. Specialized shampoos. Dandruff. Cosmetic companies have developed shampoos specifically for those who have dandruff. These contain fungicides such as ketoconazole, zinc pyridine and selenium sulfide, which reduce loose dander by killing Malassezia furfur. Coal tar and salicylate derivatives are often used as well. Despite a big success of medicated shampoos, there are also other alternatives for people who dislike using a lot of chemicals. Organic, natural shampoos can be a suitable alternative. These shampoos often use tea tree oil, essential oils and extracts. Gluten-free or wheat-free. Many people suffer from eczema on their palms and their head. Some find that wheat or gluten is the cause, particularly if they are sensitive to this in food, e.g., celiac disease, wheat allergy. Shampoo can often go into the mouth, particularly for children, so all individuals who are on gluten-free diets may prefer to find a gluten-free shampoo. Shampoo manufacturers are starting to recognize this, and there are now gluten-free and wheat-free products available. Wheat derivatives and ingredients from the other gluten grains are commonly used as binders to help the shampoo stick together and are also used as emollients in the form of oils. Following is a list of grain-derived shampoo ingredients. Most of these ingredients do not theoretically contain any intact wheat proteins, but may do so due to incomplete processing or contamination. Triticum vulgare, Hordeum vulgare, Seckel cereal, or Avena sativa, including any oil, protein, hydrosolate, or other extract from any part of the plant. Tocopherol, tocopherol acetate, which may be derived from wheat. Hydrolyzed wheat protein or hydrolyzed wheat starch, also sometimes listed as hydrolyzed vegetable protein. Stearoldimonium hydroxypropyl or hydroxypropyltrimonium. Cyclodextrin, which may be produced from starch by means of enzymatic conversion. Aminopeptide complex. Maltodextrin, dextrin, dextrin palmitate, or malt extract. Phytosphingosine extract. Aminopeptide complex. Prolamine. Beta-glucan. Disodium wheat germamidopeg-2-sulfosuccinate. Fermented grain extract. Amp-isostear oil. PG-propylsilanetriol. PVP cross-polymer. Ethyldimonium ethosulfate. Yeast extract. Phytosphingosine extract. Fragrance is a broad category that may contain many chemicals that are otherwise unlisted on the label. All natural. Some companies use all natural, organic, botanical, or plant-derived ingredients, combining these additions with one or more typical surfactants. Baby shampoo for infants and young children is formulated so that it is less irritating and usually less prone to produce a stinging or burning sensation if it were to get into the eyes. For example, Johnson's baby shampoo advertises under the premise of no more tears. This is accomplished by one or more of the following formulation strategies. Dilution. In case the product comes in contact with eyes after running off the top of the head with minimal further dilution. Adjusting pH to that of non-stressed tears, approximately 7, which may be a higher pH than that of shampoos which are pH adjusted for skin or hair effects, and lower than that of shampoo made of soap. Use of surfactants which, alone or in combination, are less irritating than those used in other shampoos. Use of non-ionic surfactants of the form of polyethoxylated synthetic glycolipids and polyethoxylated synthetic monoglycerides, which counteract the eye sting of other surfactants without producing the anesthetizing effect of alkyl polyethoxylates or alkyl phenol polyethoxylates. The distinction in 4 above does not completely surmount the controversy over the use of shampoo ingredients to mitigate eye sting produced by other ingredients, or the use of the products so formulated. The considerations in 3 and 4 frequently result in a much greater multiplicity of surfactants being used in individual baby shampoos than in other shampoos, and the detergency or foaming of such products may be compromised thereby. The monoanionic sulfonated surfactants and viscosity increasing or foam stabilizing alkanolamides seen so frequently in other shampoos are much less common in the better baby shampoos. Animal shampoo intended for animals may contain insecticides or other medications for treatment of skin conditions or parasite infestations such as fleas or mange. These must never be used on humans. While some human shampoos may be harmful when used on animals, any human hair care products that contain active ingredients or drugs are potentially toxic when ingested by animals. Special care must be taken not to use those products on pets. Cats are at particular risk due to their instinctive method of grooming their fur with their tongues. Shampoos that are especially designed to be used on pets, commonly dogs and cats, are normally intended to do more than just clean the pet's coat or skin. Most of these shampoos contain ingredients which act differently and are meant to treat a skin condition or an allergy or to fight against fleas. The main ingredients contained by pet shampoos can be grouped in insecticidals, antiseboriic, antibacterials, antifungals, emollients, emulsifiers and humectants. Whereas some of these ingredients may be efficient in treating some conditions, pet owners are recommended to use them according to their veterinarian's indications because many of them cannot be used on cats or can harm the pet if it is misused. Generally, insecticidal pet shampoos contain pyrethrin, pyrethroids and carbaryl. These ingredients are mostly found in shampoos that are meant to fight against parasite infestations. Antifungal shampoos are used on pets with yeast or ringworm infections. These might contain ingredients such as meconazole, chlorhexidine, providone iodine, ketoconazole or selenium sulfide. Bacterial infections in pets are sometimes treated with antibacterial shampoos. They commonly contain benzoyl peroxide, chlorhexidine, povidone iodine, triclosan, ethyl lactate, or sulfur. Antipruritic shampoos are intended to provide relief of itching due to conditions such as atopy and other allergies. These usually contain colloidal oatmeal, hydrocortisone, aloe vera, pramoxine hydrochloride, menthol, diphenhydramine, sulfur or salicylic acid. Antiseboriic shampoos are those especially designed for pets with scales or those with excessive oily coats. These shampoos are made of sulfur, salicylic acid, refined tar, selenium sulfide and benzoyl peroxide. All these are meant to treat or prevent seborrhea oleosa, which is a condition characterized by excess oils. Dry scales can be prevented and treated with shampoos that contain sulfur or salicylic acid and which can be used on both cats and dogs. Emollient shampoos are efficient in adding oils to the skin and relieving the symptoms of a dry and itchy skin. They usually contain oils such as almond, corn, cottonseed, coconut, olive, peanut, persia, safflower, sesame, lanolin, mineral or paraffin oil. The emollient shampoos are typically used with emulsifiers as they help distributing the emollients. These include ingredients such as cetyl alcohol, LAURETH5, lecithin, peg-4-dilaurate, stearic acid, stearyl alcohol, carboxylic acid, lactic acid, urea, sodium lactate, propylene glycol, glycerin, or polyvinyl pyrrolidone. Although some of the pet shampoos are highly effective, some others may be less effective for some condition than another. Yet, although natural pet shampoos exist, it has been brought to attention that some of these might cause irritation to the skin of the pet. Natural ingredients that might be potential allergens for some pets include eucalyptus, lemon or orange extracts and tea tree oil. On the contrary, oatmeal appears to be one of the most widely skin-tolerated ingredients that is found in pet shampoos. Most ingredients found in a shampoo meant to be used on animals are safe for the pet, as there is a high likelihood that the pets will lick their coats, especially in the case of cats. Pet shampoos, which include fragrances, deodorants or colors, may harm the skin of the pet by causing inflammations or irritation. Shampoos that do not contain any unnatural additives are known as hypoallergenic shampoos and are increasing in popularity. Solid shampoos or shampoo bars use as their surfactants soaps or other surfactants formulated as solids. They have the advantage of being spill-proof. They are easy to apply. One may simply rub the bar over wet hair, and work the soaped hair into a low lather. Jelly and gel stiff, non-pourable clear gels to be squeezed from a tube were once popular forms of shampoo, and can be produced by increasing a shampoo's viscosity. This type of shampoo cannot be spilled, but unlike a solid, it can still be lost down the drain by sliding off wet skin or hair. Paste and cream shampoos in the form of pastes or creams were formerly marketed in jars or tubes. The contents were wet but not completely dissolved. They would apply faster than solids and dissolve quickly. Antibacterial shampoos are often used in veterinary medicine for various conditions, as well as in humans before some surgical procedures.